Well, hello and welcome in another episode of Lies of P. In this episode, we're gonna start exploring final chapter, and I can already tell you we're not gonna finish this chapter because this is the longest chapter in game. So long I might just record 3 videos just from this chapter. Trust me. Because we have like shit ton of dialogue, 6 bosses to beat, 1 decipher of vessel, around 4 NPCs to speak to, you know, and so on and so on. And if I sounds weird or anything, that's just because I literally woke up. So yeah. And also I promise I play the final chapter with this katana, which is technically the best weapon in main game, if you know how to use it, but I'm not one of the people who know how to use it, so yeah. So in the last episode we killed Alidoro and Brotherhood, yeah.
The Black Rabbit Brotherhood, the Fox, the Cat, and Alidoro too. I don't even want to guess what they might be planning, pal. This way must lead to their headquarters, shall we?
Yeah.
Hey, look! That lever resembles... Yes! It seems we can use it to call a submarine.
Like, beginning of this episode is gonna be infested with dialogues. And why I say it as it is a bad thing, it's just because the dialogue successfully extending the length of each video. Every time when I say the video is gonna be short, it's not short. And it's only just because of the dialogue, you know? If you would skip all the dialogues, the video I'm making really would be short. But yeah, so here is where we're gonna get good chunk of the game story explained, so yeah, pay attention.
Listen, pal. Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit. What the... Hey, it's... Sophia.
Yeah, it is Sophia.
I am finally meeting you here. You're a clever one, so it shouldn't surprise you that the Sophia at the hotel isn't really me. My real self is on the upper part of the Abbey. I became his tool a long time ago. I have endured such pain. My soul split into pieces. Truth is, I guided you this far not to save Krat, but to save me. I felt guilty about that, but I was so elated when you answered my call. Despite it all, I thank you. My spirit and my body have lived apart for too long. Perhaps in death, they will reunite. In peace, I'll grant you my power before my spirit diminishes further. Stargazer will guide you, clever one. If you find my body, please help me find peace. My guidance ends here.
I will, don't worry.
Images of memories rage on the seaside because of Ergo. Please, be careful.
You can speak with Sophia more and she would say basically like she was rewinding time, you know, every time you die, so you can save her. And similar thing like that. And I love how someone's shouting behind my door again when I'm trying to record. I fucking love it.
I wanna go home. I don't wanna be here. How many sleeps till Daddy's back? 10 sleeps? 20?
Yes.
You know he's quite busy. Wally, why don't you sleep with your friend? His name is Romeo.
Hi. Are you trained to be a stalker too? Let's practice together. Call me Lampwick.
I'm just remain quiet, you know, like until we're gonna listen all those seaside ergo memories, because it's quite plenty of them, and I don't wanna, you know, like interfere. Just let's listen the story of this game together, since I always skipping the dialogues.
He didn't even come to your graduation? I don't care if an old man like that kicks the bucket. Don't say that. It's nice you got any family at all. Let's start talking about this. Oh, she's here. Grab her. Please teach me how to use a sword. You're a legendary stalker.
Ugh, so annoying. Germany, get rid of them. I'm off.
So basically in this last memory, if you finish DLC and kill Arlecchino, there's gonna be slightly different dialogue. But because we didn't do it, there's gonna be just the shortened version of that dialogue, but it didn't affect the story event, you know, in any way. I'm not sure it's a good thing or bad thing. So anyway, let's just interact with this.
No. I'm sorry. I was too late. I wish I'd got here sooner. If I had known this would happen.
Yeah, this gives us more humanity, and now we can start properly the chapter. Pay attention how long it took just to get here, and all of this, you know, all of this, you know, up to this point we just had the story pieces. So anyway, now we can start properly playing. And yeah, let's see how many times we will die, because even if we technically didn't die up to this point, don't worry, in this one chapter we're gonna fucking earn around like 100 deaths or something. Yeah. I don't remember what level I am on this save file, because I play, you know, like with the different builds meanwhile. Cool. So first, before fighting with those manticores at the bottom, we have to destroy the stupid ballista. There we go, one. Like at least those does not respawn. That's one positive I can say. I don't even need to fight with those stupid manticores at the bottom, you know, like they not guarding anything important. I think the item I didn't pick up are literally just the ergo pieces that can give me like the 3k maybe. But at this point the level is highly, you know, like irrelevant to the progression. Like just leveling up 5 times doesn't actually change, you know, how well you're doing, because I mean you have the weapon upgraded to max, you have the skills, what more do you need? So okay. Yes. Yeah, if anyone has a doubt where I shouldn't fucking, you know, provoke those things, now you know. Because they are literally pain to fight. And then you dash again. Yeah. Or it's not even because they are fucking, you know, bitch to fight, just because there is like plenty of them in the one spot. Okay, cool. Well, that's one. No, 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 I didn't want that. The one time when I wanted to throw the fucking, you know... One thing when I wanted to throw this at enemy to get their attention, I couldn't. Not sick. Fucking come at me, bro. Of course. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if that fucking second hit would kill me. I really wouldn't. Great. You see, like they say, this is the best weapon because the heavy attack can interrupt the fucking enemy combo, and it truly can. But you have to fucking parry, you know, in like 3 seconds in advance in order to do it. That's why I think glaive is better, because it costs 1 feeble bar to do the same thing, but at least parry timing is the same as the regular parry. It's just easier that way, because rather than, you know, like press the fucking button when attack is about to hit you, you're pressing the button when attack, well, it's about to hit you but more realistic way, if that makes sense, you know. So yeah, here is a first boss in this episode. I'm planning to like kill 2 bosses and then finish the video. How is that? This chapter is already insanely long, even if you're skipping dialogue, and with dialogues it'll be even longer. So anyway, here it is. Remember that guy? Yeah, no one likes him, he got nerfed, he's just a bitch now, and knowing my luck he will kill me anyway. Yep, that did not hit me, by the way. And just that. That's fucking... That's it. You know what is said? This guy used to be an actual boss, you know, where you have to parry him. Wow. Holy crap, son, what is that damage? It's gonna kill me. Like, I can't believe this is happening. Yeah, now my fucking durability going to fucking shit too. It would be nice if you could hit him. There we go. So anyway, he's dead now. It just saddens me how much damage I'm taking, because I'm like, I remember I'm like 5 levels behind, you know, should be like 5 levels higher, but just because I played with the stupid challenge which forcing me to use different weapon instead just one, yeah. Yeah, like normally here I'm like 85 and I'm not even 80 here. Man, this sucks. True and true. I don't even know what to upgrade. Capacity? I guess. This gonna be a fucking, you know, like, this gonna be a challenge. Yeah. This gonna be a challenge, especially when I'm hitting the guy and my guy fucking, you know, misses. Yeah. This gonna be a great challenge. I can already tell. There we go, now you didn't miss. Fucking great. And now with this big guy. Cool. Uh-huh. Yes, thanks. So, put it simple, 2 shots and I'm dead basically. That's what I'm getting from it. No, that's absolutely lovely. Can't wait to fight with Laxasia, you know? I never fought with Laxasia being under level, but yeah, I guess there is like first time for everything. I mean, I'm not gonna do it in this episode, we're gonna do it the next episode, but I'm just so curious where I will die, because if I'm taking so much damage by just regular enemies, then there is no way we're gonna finish this without dying. I'm like, let me use all of this, literally. That gives me like 3 levels, but fuck it. Can I use something? Yeah, give me that, please. Maybe it will help, probably not, but yeah, man can always dream. So like I said, objective for this video is get to the second boss, unless we're gonna fucking, you know, unless we're gonna get hard stuck and we're gonna die multiple times. Yeah. Screw you. And now here is the spot where yeah, it's just like I'm almost always taking damage here because there is no cover. So what, this is like the first time where I have to actually go for shortcut. Normally I never go in for this shortcut, but yeah. This is not the normal playthrough, this is playthrough where I am weak as hell, so we might as well get it. Yeah. And I'm afraid if I will take it, they're gonna kill me, so I'm not gonna even try. There we go, this and that. Now... At least dogs I can two-shot, that's nice. We're gonna miss a couple items in this chapter, but nothing really crucial, you know? Yeah, we're gonna get like most of the importance, you know, like the new weapon and all. But some ergo chunks we can just leave behind. Not like it will matter. So yeah. Now we have those funny guys. Come here, let's just get first one. Cool. Nice. You know this cool part about those enemies? You can only hit them, you know, in like their head. Because their armor prevents you from fucking dealing damage to any other body parts. The heavy weapon doesn't suffer, you know, like from it, but the light weapon, like my katana, yeah, they do. Too early. Yes. You see, if you can time it, this katana is amazing because it's doing crazy damage, but the problem is I cannot time it for shit. It's really 50-50 to me, can I fucking time this fucking special attack or no? So yeah, that's why I would rather use glaive, because even if glaive costs 1 feeble art to do the same thing, it's easier for me. And I might use like glaive when I'm gonna be playing like DLC. Purely glaive. I said I'm gonna finish this challenge, you know, like I'm gonna finish the main game with it, and yeah. I will. But then DLC, I guess I will play with whatever, you know, just to not die. And I still probably will die a ton, basically. I knew this will happen. There we go. So here we gotta fall over here on one of those funny guys. So yeah, the thrust can actually interrupt their running attack. And here we have... There we go. Now your turn. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, using this will kill me. You don't know it yet, but using this will fucking kill me more than actually not using it. I just cannot get the timing. That's it. Cannot get timing for shit with that. Anyway, yeah. Decay, all that cool stuff. Die. So anyway, I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing surprisingly well. But trust me, death will come soon, just give it some time. Like this time, I'm not even gonna fucking, you know... I'm not gonna even cope saying like this episode's gonna be short. It's not gonna be short. This episode's gonna be crazy as long. I just don't know how long, but... We are nowhere near the second boss that I'm planning to beat in this video. I would just say did this much. On top of that, we have another NPC to speak to, which has, you know, like shit ton of dialogue, you know. So yeah. Don't think we are done with the story. No. We're just taking temporary break from the story, but we will resume, yeah, soon. Fucking hell. Do I have a cube? No, I don't. Okay. Kinda didn't want it to waste my healing, but whatever. Yep. There we go. And I guess in this episode I'm gonna equip this, because this place is infested with the things that, you know, like building up disruption. Just like that fucking alley where I died for the first time, but I died because I got cockblock, you know. And how the fuck did you miss me? Explain that. That's what I would like to know. There we go. So the blade of this sword works great with the dancer sword. because it's fucking, you know, like it is acidic weapon with a lot of range. So now we have to jump basically over here to grab another full Moonstone of Covenant. Yeah. I don't remember how many of those is in game, but basically there is a shortcut there, but we're not gonna take it. Now watch, I'm gonna regret it sooner or later, just because I'm not taking this shortcut. I mean, if I die, the walk back is gonna be so long, I'm gonna edit this anyway. But, you know, just to let you know, I refuse to to unlock the shortcut. So now if I will die, we're gonna have like even more walk back. But yeah, let's just save some times and let's just say I won't die. Yeah. So basically you are here, great. Nice, thanks. I'm glad they added at least music in this place, because, you know, this is literally the longest place to explore, and without the music in other places it was kind of like the emptiness, you know, like the factory. So yeah, some ambient would be nice while exploring like Factory or Elysium Boulevard. But no. So yeah, at least here we have some nice soundtrack. And now here, yeah, don't run immediately or else this will hit you and most likely will knock you off. Now, with this thing. I mean, that works. You are almost dead now. Yes, thanks. And we got the best frame in the game. But I still think it doesn't mean shit if the damage is like so randomized. If you remember what I said about, you know, this random factor of adding plus up to 10% or minus up to 10%. Yeah, thanks to that shit, all those fucking, you know, like parts that make you take less damage, seems like they sometimes doesn't work. Just because damage is completely random in this game. So anyway, we can now go up to the other parts of the Abbey. So yeah, I'm gonna kill you very fast. So basically we approaching slowly but surely the second boss now. The second boss is pretty much like when you leave this entire chamber. So yeah. Let's try to get there without dying. So first we have to get to the bottom. First we have to get to the bottom and then use elevator to reach the upper part. So yeah. It's not that difficult. The only difficult part is at the very bottom where there is like the elite enemy to fight. But other than that, yeah. We're gonna get this chest in a minute. Needed to focus on that, but yeah, I did it basically. So yeah, we had this NPC to fight, and now we have to go over here to unlock the new NPC, and then backtrack to take another elevator to go to upper parts, and then we have a boss fight to fight. And I hope 9 heals or 8, depending the enemy on top will kill me or not, is enough to do it. So yeah.
I'm not going back. I am sick of consuming ego. It's cruel. There's real meals and real songs out there. I'm not just a memory-reading tool. What? You're not the inspector? Well, if you're from the outside, that means we can leave. Thanks. I know the way out, so don't worry about me. Maybe I'll see you on the outside.
He says he knows the way out, but you still have to unlock the door for him to, you know, get out. Kinda funny, but anyway, basically when we kill Laxasia, which is the upcoming boss, you know, of this chapter, this guy will leave and we can actually find him in a chapter 6. But for now, let's just resume exploration of this chapter. Did I use the box that I got from Arlecchino? Of course no. Yeah, if you wonder what it did, it makes you fucking, you know, decay. But the reason why I did it is to get the Chosen One Trinity key, which we can use to actually open this door, which is our final sanctum, and actually inside there is Arlecchino after the DLC battle.
Oh my, an actual factual guest. I bid you welcome, puppet of Geppetto. This is our first face-to-face meeting, isn't it? And I hope you weren't too attached to the rhyming. It gets to be a chore without the transmitter to help. Welcome to my sanctum of riddles. I admit I did not really expect you to make this journey in person. Oh, the havoc you must have wreaked along the way. Was there much blood other than what's all over you? I know all about those alchemist cowards. Hiding away on their island, growing more monstrous by the day, refusing to acknowledge either fact that they are hiding or that they are monsters. And how about you? Is this the real you? Or are you still practicing the liar's art as only you can? You must answer. The question is simple, but I repeat, you must answer. And that answer will show what or who you are. Who you have decided to be. Now listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach. Are you a puppet or a human being? Which one are you? Are you a puppet or a human being? Finally! You understand! Yes, we are human. We may be trapped by ergo, but we live, we think, we love, we hate. They have locked us in the prison they call puppetry. I learned this truth long ago. That is why I've been exacting my revenge against them all ever since. Blood and revenge, revenge and blood, it's the only thing that truly drives me. And it was so much fun. Even if you're lying right now, even if you don't believe your own answer, the truth is clear. Proof is evident. Only humans practice deception so intensely for reasons that are so unnecessary. Well, these moments of clarity are enjoyable. Now the rhyming, it helps me maintain focus. At least it helps me hide the urge to kill that I feel every waking moment. But no play can go on forever. No. It was fun while it lasted, son of Geppetto. The king of riddles shall now...
How do you even know I'm made by Geppetto? Can I ask? Since DLC was taken here and trapped here, like, how did you learn about my identity even? So anyway...
The play is over.
Yeah. If we talk with him, we can also, like, proceed the Venini questline, so let's just do it very fast.
Ah, your eyes are sharper than your wit. You found the gift I left behind. Wasn't it a sight to behold, huh? I learned from an alchemist when I served him. Thanks to him and his surprisingly low pain threshold, I learned the location of their secret island. Humanity sullied its own sanctum long before I found it. Blasphemed against itself, against us, by playing God. But I'm an artist. Murderer is a word the humans use to restrain us, to make us refuse our strength and power. I'm an artist. An artist of blood. I have to admit, sullying that particular sanctum was, well, fun. Even now, the memory is enough to make me shudder with something approaching joy. If only I could relive that triumph.
Yeah, and now we can ask about Venini.
Venini? Oh, a beautiful fool, but a fool nonetheless. A mere slip of a boy when I met him, huh? And did he ever thank me for making him an orphan with my bare hands? Like for giving him everything he has on a silver platter by removing the dead weight holding him back. Huh. Of course I'm not sorry. It was a delectable murder. Of the many I have committed since, the Veninis, they have to be my personal favorites. They engineered the very first automated puppets. Enslaved puppets without even understanding what they'd done. I didn't go there to take revenge for what his parents did. I mainly just wanted to slaughter them because they were so damned happy. Oh, what a great memory. In their last moments, they begged me not to kill their child. So I didn't. I'm not a machine. I have free will. I made a choice in the heat of the moment. And it was a choice driven by that most human of emotions. Curiosity. If the child survived, Would he be traumatized for life, become a coward, a vengeful puppet-hating bigot, a despairing wretch? Would he fling himself into the sea? Would he remember the devil that orphaned him before his eyes was a puppet? Would he remember Arlecchino? Not surprisingly, the alchemists and people of the workshop were as artless as I expected, concealing the truth.
You know, this dialogue going longer than me actually getting here.
Endure twice as much pain.
It's true, it never ends.
I cannot control myself. Oh, you're so satisfying. Venini is one of my greatest accomplishments. Perhaps even my masterpiece. I suppose I can return this. I've held on to my little souvenir for quite some time. Tell him it's a little something to remember me by.
Yeah, we can give this to Venini, but we can also kill him. Thanks, and from that we got like what, 3k? No, either 5 or 10. I didn't pay attention which Radian it was, but yeah, basically it was that. And now we resume our fucking journey. That dialogue went forever. Went forever? No, I mean like that dialogue, it was just going forever, you know? So yeah. Technically there's like second part of it where the Venini, you know, like remembers Arlecchino. But I consider, should I even give this toy to him? I mean, it actually doesn't add anything. It is just for achievements. But I already have achievements from this game, as you might guess, because I played so long. So yeah. I said I'm gonna have like 9 heals for upcoming boss, but I might have like 8 or even less, because there is another alchemist for you to fight on the upper part of it. Yeah, give me this. Gonna leave the fire grinder for the actual boss, and for that we're just gonna, yeah. It sucks how much damage you fucking taking with this. I promise you. I mean, how much damage you taking even if you're blocking. That's what I meant. Like, not the regular damage, just the damage when you're blocking. And there we go. Explode so I can kill you. Here we go. And here is a boss, and after this boss we have a Stargazer. I mean, it's not a difficult boss, it's more like a mini boss, which is basically a black cat. You don't have to fight him, you can give him the golden coin.
Is that you?
But I will fight him.
Wow, you're really something. Seriously, that's impressive. How did you follow me all the way here? Fighting is always my last choice, you know? But you're not getting anywhere near my sister, friend. You'll have to go through me first. And I actually thought we were friends. Was any of that true? In the end, I really don't care. There's only one reason we were given a mission. I'll let you go if you give me gold coin fruit.
How about fuck off?
Sometimes you can buy a friendship. Is it the best way to make a friendship? Who knows, but it does work. So much talking, I'm tired of that too now. There's no way around it. You and I are gonna continue this conversation, stalker style. And those conversations only end when somebody dies. So let's...
Sounds good for me.
Talking, ragdoll.
Yeah, sure.
You don't get near my sister, got it?
Come at me. Yeah, you can parry this third hit if you are fast enough. Cool. Nice. You know, maybe if I would parry his hit, then I would actually could counter. Yeah.
Family to protect.
Nice.
Personal.
Sure. Now you are affected by fire. Can I just do this, by the way?
Fighting wears me out. Let's just get this over with.
Yes. Sick. And you are dead. That was as sloppy as it can be, but I really don't care. I just wanna finish the video and I believe that we can do it. Because there's an elevator that leads to the Stargazer and it's gonna be end of this episode. Or actually no. We're gonna give the Venini this toy we have from Arlecchino. Just in case, you know, like another fucking, you know. No, let me start the sentence again. Just in case, you know, like billion dialogue that we got in this episode wasn't enough. No, let's just extend it a little bit more by having another piece of the fucking story. And it's not that I hate dialogues in video game that telling the story of game. No, I just have like limited time to record the video, you know. I wanna put some dialogues, but I also want to, you know, put some action. And when the amount of dialogue surpasses the amount of action, then something is fucking wrong. Even if story of this game is great, you know, sometimes you just have a fucking half-hour video of just pure story. So anyway.
Toy?
Yeah.
But how? The toy my parents made me. You've met him. Arlecchino.
I mean, I met what left of him, basically, but yeah.
Just watched one of my favorite films, I remember. I begged them to make me the warrior from it. If I hadn't, would my parents still be alive? Would we have been untouched by that murderous puppet? I've always blamed myself. It's a hell of a burden for a child, that kind of guilt. So I hung on. I hung on to the Grand Covenant. I wanted to use it to keep people safe. You know, in many ways, I envy you. Your strength. Thank you for this. Talk about closure.
Yeah, and believe this is not Ed. Like, normally you have achievement here, but you can also speak with Fuchinella after using Stargazer, so let's just do that.
Might I have a moment? Ah, good. I was a bit concerned my voice wouldn't even reach you. It has been so very long since I spoke out of turn. You see, I too have been awakened. I have an ego, as Master Venini would say. And I have been this way for some time. At least since Master Lorenzini was a child. He had no one else, you see. His parents. I'm sure you've heard of their terrible fate. And he had to see it all. But Master Lorenzini is stronger than most people suspect. A puppet was the killer. We both knew it. But if we had told the authorities, they might have removed me from the household as well. The young master would have been alone if I had been taken away. If only I could have saved them. Now I atone for that failure by thinking only of Master Venini's prosperity and happiness. But even I did not realize how deeply he still held that trauma. How badly that murderous puppet had scarred his soul. You have set him free. I cannot thank you enough. I am not accustomed to sharing such thoughts or feelings. But when it involves Master Vanini, please accept this gift as it truly comes from the heart. My own. We will always roll out the red carpet for you at the House of Vanini.
Yeah, and we got like the, you know, ergo chunk from it and that's all. That's like all, which is not that bad, you know, it's like the 3k. 3k or less. I don't really, you know, like paying attention how much each chunk gives you, but yeah, we can level up 3 times and pick up the coins. So yeah. Let's just do it and then we will finish the episode. Or actually, you know what? No, we're not gonna finish episode yet because there is one more thing before I forget. Let's just, you know, add additional pieces of dialogue to it even more, because we learn all gestures we need to get one more chords. On the barren swamp there is basically like the nameless, or was it like the, no, not nameless, there is a broken puppet and we can teach him the gestures we're learning and we have all gestures to teach him, you know.
Wow, so they do exist. Other puppets like me not bound by the Grand Covenant.
Yep.
I thought I was forever alone. Without the Covenant, my kind hates me. Monsters, humans, puppets, they all hate me. But I want to be friends with humans. If I learn how to feel, would that be possible? If you tell me how, I'll return the favor. I want to learn how to feel.
So basically we can teach him 4 gestures from main game and 4 gestures from DLC. DLC gesture doesn't actually, you know, like giving you much, but if you teach him all 4 gestures in main game, he will give you a course.
Hello, my only friend. What have you come to tell me?
So yeah, we can teach him about happiness, anger, sadness and how to clap.
It feels good. Like being hugged by the sun. It is a brilliant feeling. Like the start of spring. Thanks.
I have no idea how long will be this video,
Being angry for someone else's sake.
but I'm gonna assume it's gonna be around 1 hour.
I hope I find someone I can be brave for. Thank you so much.
And the sad part is, most of it is just this, you know?
Hello, my only friend. What? I see now how scary losing someone can be. I may not be able to cry, but I hope I can comfort others now. Thank you.
Yeah, there is a final one.
Clapping is the mimicry of a joyful heart. It's good to feel alive. Thanks.
I already told you, it's not like I dislike the story. I just dislike with the fucking dialogue extending the video to unbearable degrees, you know? I hate when the dialogue can extend the length of this video to unbearable degrees because, you know, like, I'm not feeling comfortable uploading 20 GB fucking, you know, video file on YouTube.
I think I've learned something about humans.
Yeah, you did.
If I make human friends someday, I'll tell you. You may not always be my only friend, but you'll always be my first friend.
Yeah, and he gives you a chords if you know, speak with him after he knows all 4 gestures. And now we can go back to Hotel Krat and use it to upgrade our character. And in the next video we're gonna resume exploring our adventure in next chapter. And the next video might be the first one where we're not gonna kill any boss. Believe or not, Yeah, so yeah, let's just first spend our ergo. Cool. Yes, will do. Now let's spend our cards. We have 3. I have no idea why I didn't do that before, but fuck it. We might just do it now. So with 3, I believe I can unlock the new ability. Is that right? Yeah. I can unlock this, because I already have one here, so... feeble adds... I feel like I will take this one, you know? Next up, this one. And here we will take... maybe this one. There we go, and now we're gonna take less chip damage. Because chip damage we're taking currently is like so ridiculous, it almost half of my HP even if I'm blocking. Like I seriously, I thought I will die to the first boss right at the beginning of this video, but somehow we make it without dying so far at least. So anyway, thank you for watching this video, I hope it was fun. Sorry for delay, but all week I was making new GMV, so yeah. I'm uploading this video as soon as this recording ends, which ends now. So yeah, see you next time. And hopefully next time we're gonna have more action, less dialogues, because I know, for me personally, like I said, I don't feel comfortable where amount of dialogue surpasses amount of action. So yeah, that's it for now, take care and bye bye.